Students, welcome to American pop music. Okay, we're ready to do song number 1. It's Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA. Now, you know Miley Cyrus. She's been one of America's most recognizable faces for years. First, she started for Disney as Hannah Montana, a role that made her famous, a famous teen idol in the US and made her famous all over the world. Now, you know, Miley didn't come from nowhere. I mean, her father was a country music star. Miley's first song was a country music song. It was a country hit. She recorded it with her dad when she was 15 years old. Here she is. Sorry, the video's pretty low quality.
I'm having a good time up here. What about you guys? You guys having a good time?
See Michelle Obama and her 2 daughters cheering in the front row. But here she is performing it with her father. Okay, now fast forward to 2011. She's finished with Hannah Montana and she releases Party in the USA. It is considered to be one of her signature songs, meaning one of the songs that she's famous for. And it really marks the end of the cute all-American Miley Cyrus. And it marks, just before she went batshit crazy. Now, I'm not making this phrase up. This is a term that Americans love to use when a celebrity starts acting strangely in public. I mean, take a look. If you just put in Miley Cyrus batshit crazy, enter, here are some of the returns that you get. Lots of things to look at. And we're going to look at one of the videos in which she's acting really crazy in just a moment. You can learn more about this phrase, batshit crazy, in Christie's video. Be sure to check that out later on, okay? So, Miley Cyrus is performing at the 2013 MTV Music Video Awards show, and wow, did she get everybody's attention. I mean, Americans were just completely freaked out as Will Smith and his kids were. I think that picture of them at the awards ceremony really reflects the way most Americans were feeling about Miley Cyrus's performance.
Then, you're getting older and, you're finding yourself, but no, that was too much.
Feel disgusting what she did. For her age, a lot of kids watch that, you get stick ideas in your head. My son was watching it and he got ideas from that.
You saw Hannah Montana last night on the awards?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice.
Her goal is to get out of the whole Hannah Montana thing, Whether it's good or bad, it's definitely a situation where people are talking about her.
And now she's just talking about twerking. What's up with that?
That's not good at all.
Okay, now these people are talking about twerking. Let's pick up that word right now. Twerking is a new word in American English, and it means, according to this definition from the dictionary, sexually suggestive dancing characterized by rapid repeated hip thrusts and shaking of the buttocks, especially while squatting. Okay. So what does that mean? It means shaking your butt a lot. Where does the word come from? I mean, look, the word is kind of new, and a lot of Japanese probably don't know it. Where does the word twerk come from? It comes from the term to work your booty. Got it? Say it. To work. Say it faster. To work, to work, to work, to work, twerk, twerk, twerk. Okay, get it? So the word is new. The action, the behavior, has been around a long time. Women have been twerking when they dance in clubs for decades. Years ago, music video directors started focusing on the hot women with these ginormous butts. And that really became a thing in the hip-hop world. And then regular white Americans sitting at home watching the MTV Awards see Miley Cyrus twerking and dancing like this on TV. And, okay, that was back in 2013. We look back at it now, and we can clearly say that this is a woman moving out of the sweet girl stereotype to become something different. And even today, Miley is having fun. She is just being herself. Recently, she split with her husband, the handsome Liam Hemsworth, and wrote a song about it. The first track off her latest album, it's titled, What the Fuck Do I Know? Do I know? And it is really a great rock song. Elle magazine decided we've got to get new pictures of Miley Cyrus, and she sat for an interview with the magazine. And take a look at the homepage of the magazine. The title here says, What the Fuck Do I Know? WTF has become really commonly used even in headlines, even though the F stands for the F word. So writing WTF, do I know, is absolutely safe for people to do. Over the past, 7, 8 years, I've noticed more and more, Time magazine, big newspapers are using the initials WTF when it's appropriate to use. So Miley Cyrus sat for an interview with Elle magazine, and they asked her some easy questions, and Miley gave some honest answers.
Hey, I'm Miley Cyrus, and I am so happy to be shooting with Elle. Can't wait for y'all to see the pictures. They're fucking sick.
So the first question is they ask her, what's on your music playlist, Miley?
A lot of Led Zeppelin, that will come on immediately. Dolly Parton, of course. Old Town Road, obviously. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I listen to all different kind of music because it's however you're feeling.
What's your morning manifesto?
Every morning I try to remind myself that words matter and to respect them and how much power they have, and what you say is usually what you do.
And what's the first thing that comes to mind when you wake up?
Oh fuck, this is early.
And what's something that you don't give a fuck about?
I used to hate being bored, and now I realize when we're bored, that's usually when our imagination gets to be free. Something else I don't give a fuck about is if a shoe is really uncomfortable. I used to be really into comfort.
Now, notice something here. They're not censoring Miley when she says the F word, but they're censoring the word F-U-C-K when it's typed. And this has become kind of a natural thing. America is very pro free speech. So if someone says F-U-C-K, then they might not go beep to bleep it. But if it's typed, they will usually censor it by putting, a little mark on it, just like that. So it's a very interesting point about American culture, how freely this word is being tossed around these days. And here, just to wrap up this segment, you see that the Elle magazine website has got an article about Billie Eilish, who I'm sure you know and like, and Dua Lipa. I think I said her name right. I don't know her very well. Okay, that's Miley Cyrus today. Let's go back to Party in the USA from 10 years earlier, and let's take a look at the lyrics. The song doesn't actually tell a story, but instead it gives us snapshots of a country girl moving by herself to the big city. Specifically, she's traveling from Nashville to Los Angeles. Nashville is the home of country music, and it's where she grew up. The singer of the song hopes to become a star in Los Angeles. She's nervous, she's feeling overwhelmed. I like that line. It's all so crazy, everybody seems so famous. And I swear that is really kind of true. If you ever spend any time in Los Angeles just walking around, going shopping, or going to restaurants, you will see people who are just absolutely glamorous. You'd swear that they are stars. She sings, "My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick." That means she's far away from home and being in a new place gives her stress. But a song comes on the radio and it's a song she loves. A Britney song was on. A Britney song was on. And the butterflies fly away and I'm moving my hips like, yeah. Hold on. A quick note about the word hips. Japanese always confuse hips and butt. You know, hips are on the side, oshiri, butt is in the back. Okay? So I found this diagram on the internet to help you to understand that. Hip on the side, buttocks in the back. Buttocks is the official word, but almost no one uses that word. They just say butt. And butt, by the way, is not a bad word at all. That's the word that kids are taught to say for that part of the body. Okay, so let's review. This is Chi, a Japanese businesswoman. This is a picture of her back when she was going out to the clubs. Chi has slender hips and a small butt. This is Nicki Minaj, a fierce female rapper with wide hips and a big butt. I mean, her butt is bigger than Texas. Her hips are wider than the Grand Canyon. Nicki Minaj is an American icon. Okay, back to the song lyrics. Party in the USA brings up the point that in every situation the singer feels uncomfortable in, music appears suddenly and that magically makes her mood go from nervous to feeling good. And so music, the healing power of music, is what is celebrated in the song Party in the USA. The music rules the party, and Americans are having a lot of fun at that party. Next, let's take a look at the music video. The music video shows the 17-year-old Miley Cyrus as a fresh-faced teen queen arriving in a drive-in movie theater. More about that in a minute. She pulls up in a black Trans Am, which is a classic car that I remember from the late 1970s. It's just very, very cool. And she steps outside in a pair of black and red mini cowboy boots. And she's wearing blue jean cutoff shorts. This is America. This is an American girl. And Miley is a girl who can pull off this look. She is a princess. After some more establishing shots, we see her squad pull up behind her, because every beautiful American princess has to have her squad. Okay, here we've got a look at a standard music video squad that always reflects America's ethnic diversity. Miley's the star. She's in the front, in the middle of the team of 5. The others are the white blonde, the California Asian, the cool black chick, and the spicy Latina. So they're all in there in the video to support the star and make her shine. Next, back to the drive-in movie theater. What's up with that? In Japan, we've got movie theaters. Drive-in theaters got their start in the US because Americans love their cars. They have for the last 100 years. They never go anywhere without them. In the 1950s and the 1960s, there were over 4,000 drive-in movie theaters in America. Today, 300. That's all. But they are staging a comeback thanks to coronavirus. Now, I went to the drive-in movie hundreds of times in the 1970s. I can tell you for a fact that guys actually do hide in the trunk of a car in order to save some money. You see, the drive-in charges per person. If they see 5 people in the car, that means $5. So they charge per person, not by the car. So, hiding in the trunk was a real thing. Miley Cyrus said she brought the idea for the drive-in movie theater to the director of the music video. Miley was a fan of the 1970s movie Grease. And there's a whole segment of the movie that takes place in a drive-in movie theater. Grease, the movie, was released in 1978. And it's a story that takes place about 20 years earlier in 1958. So we've got Natsukashi on top of Natsukashi. The drive-in movie theater location is a wonderful bit of American nostalgia. It's a throwback to innocent days, and Miley Cyrus's Hannah Montana, that's innocent. Playing on the jungle bars is very Natsukashi, bringing you back to the days when you were a kid. Parents would send you off to make you tired and sit on the swing and things like that, so that when the movie started, the kids would quickly fall asleep in the back seat and mommy and daddy could have some alone time. Okay, great music video, awesome song that's fun to sing. But what can we say about Miley Cyrus herself? Well, I'll tell you how I feel. I like her. I didn't like her when she was Hannah Montana. Because I don't like all that cutesy Disney stuff. But I like who she is now. I mean, she was born into a rich family, and she could have been just a pretty rich girl. But instead, she decided, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to develop my skills. And she has become a genius at marketing herself. She's constantly reinventing herself for the public. One really important thing that needs to be said about Miley Cyrus, one of the things that makes her so attractive to Americans, is that she's a strong individual. I mean, she believes in herself, and she is clearly not afraid of taking chances. A lot of Americans believe in risk. Miley Cyrus is absolutely one of them. Miley Cyrus is a very cool woman. Respect.